hey, they call me backdoor Santa. I make my runs about the break of day. Woo! What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with a special video because, as you guys can hear, I came in with Backdoor Santa by Clarence Carter, which is a classic. Now, this joint is a classic. Now, I know y'all know the remake with Run DMC and Christmas in Hollis. Yes, they used that sample, but I came in with Clarence Carter, and this video is going to be like my Christmas story, you know what I mean? So, you know, I hope you guys are ready to listen to some good Christmas music, and there's also soul music. So, another thing, I feel like we know each other, but this episode would definitely give you a glimpse into another part of JR that you don't know about. You know what I mean? Definitely me doing the holidays, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully, let's go. Let's get this started. So, I figured to start it off to have it playing in the background. It's a song that my mom loves. It's Luther Vandross every year at Christmas time, and he made this in 1976 when he was actually singing backup with David Bowie and things like that, and it is a beautiful, beautiful record, and I just want to kind of play that in the background while we rapping a little bit. So here we go. Woo! Sounds so good, don't you agree? But anyway, y'all know by now that my family, we are a soul family. That's just what we are. And, you know, we just love soul music. It just brings us together. Everything works when soul music is on. It seems like there's nothing that can really bother us, and it's just a beautiful thing. So when it comes to Christmas time, y'all, me and my family, we ready to party. We ready to get down, and we ready to have a good time with each other. So, you know, during that time, everybody is kind of happy to be exchanging gifts and giving each other gifts. But even though me and my family, we do that, but we're more on just enjoying each other's time during the holiday season. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know, times has definitely changed, because over the years we have had so many people that passed on. Like my father passed in 2005. My brother Desmond passed in January of 2010, and my grandfather passed in November of 2010. So it's like our first Christmas in 2010 was very sad. It was sad because we didn't have all of them. Because during the Christmas time, it would be all of us. You know what I'm saying? It would just, the house would be full. You would have my grandmother in the room, and she would be, you know, she would be wrapping gifts, and, you know, what she would do would bring a person in. Whoever's gifts is being wrapped, you would have to leave the room. And then you would have my grandfather sitting in the living room, and, you know, my mom would have the music rocking, and they'd be talking, and my grandfather is loud, and my uncle would be there, and my dad would just be there chilling, you know what I'm saying? But it was just a nice thing. And then after my grandma would finish with the present, all the presents is wrapped, and everybody is kind of done, my grandma would start making the dinner, and the music is still playing, and everybody's laughing, and we having such a good time. So the first year, it was kind of tough, you know what I'm saying, for the family, because it only was left with like 4 of us, because they normally be like 10, 11 people in the house, you know what I'm saying? So times definitely changed, but, you know, one thing that definitely got us through was Christmas music. It made us just think about, you know, the good things while they were here, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I was saying, you know, music, soul music kind of brings my family together. So, as y'all know, I caught the bug early. You know what I mean? Soul music caught me early. You know what I'm saying? So, I say that to say because my mom, you know, she told me during, you know, the holidays, when I was like 1, 2 years old, they will play the same Christmas album on the record player. They would play the same Christmas album. It had artists like, you know, Otis Redding, Charles Brown, James Brown, The Temptations, The Drifters, Aretha Franklin. It was just, and they played it all the time. And my mom said as a kid, it was one song that really used to just stop me in my tracks. I used to be running all around the house, but as soon as this song came on, it seemed like I just had to stop what I was doing just to sit down and like listen to it. So, you know, finally I learned the words, and my family was shocked. They were just looking at me like 2 years old, like he knows the words. So I would just sing it and sing it and sing it. And now, to this day, they will always, during the Christmas holiday and the song comes on, they will always remind me of this song. So the song is called Gee Whiz It's Christmas by Carla Thomas. And, you know, every time I think of the song, it just makes me melt inside, because it's like this song is actually one of the first songs that I learned all the words to at 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you don't know it, I'm going to sing the first verse, and then I'm going to bring it in and let, you know, Carla do it. So it goes, hello there, Merry Christmas, how you been? It's so good to talk to you again. Doom, 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 it's been a long, long time. Can't explain why you crossed my mind. I guess it's just to say, gee whiz, it's Christmas. So then I'm going to let, hopefully I wasn't too bad, y'all. I wasn't too bad. So I'm going to let, you know, Carla come in with it. And it goes a little something like this. Come on, Carla. Here we go. Hey, yes, love that, love that, love it. So, you know, now, every Christmas comes around, y'all know if my mom's in the kitchen cooking, or, you know, she doing something, and she hear this, she's like, come on, Junior, sing it, baby. And I'm like, here we go. You know what I'm saying? So, that song I had to start this, you know, start the video off with, because it's definitely a special song for me, because that is actually the first Christmas song I know all the words to. So that's Gee Whiz by Christmas. So finally my family gets caught up with the time, because during that time we still was playing our records and our 8-tracks, and you know, that was our Christmas music. So finally we caught up with the times, y'all. Caught up with the times, and what? We got the cassette. We got the cassette, and we still have it. We still have it to this day. I wish I can show y'all, but my mom has it in her house. And it's, you know, the letters is almost completely gone. But y'all know we actually know all the songs on it. We kind of know what song's going to come after what songs. It's just dope. But it came out in 91. Finally, they put the I guess the record to the tape in 91. So finally they have it. It's called Soul Christmas, various artists, and I want to give y'all a medley of it so y'all can kind of get a feeling what we be rocking to when it comes on in my house. So the first song is by the Sweet Inspirations, and y'all will know this voice when I play it. Y'all will definitely know the voice. Hopefully you will. But if you don't, I'll let you know anyway. But the first song is called Every Day Will Be Like a Holiday. And it's by the Sweet Inspirations. And it goes a little something like this, y'all. And here we go.
Every day will be like a holiday.
Come home. That's Sissy, y'all. That's Sissy Houston, the mother of the late, great Whitney Houston. That's her mother, and they was with the Sweet Inspirations. They did a lot of background for a lot of artists, you know, Elvis Presley, Aretha Franklin, and like things like that. So when I hear that song, it definitely gets me into the Christmas spirit, because it's crazy, because every time we put in this thing cassette, this song always plays. It doesn't matter where it is or whatever. We have put the cassette in, and we play it, and it seems like it's always on this song. It bugs me out. But Sissy goes in, y'all. She gonna hit this note. Here we go. Woo! I was like, sister, you better go off. I know that's right, so we see where Whitney get it from. So that's Every Day Will Be Like a Holiday by the Sweet Inspirations. The next one is Silent Night, and it's by the Impressions. Now, I know y'all thinking it could be with Curtis Mayfield, but it's not. And I thought at first, when I first heard it, I thought it was actually Bobby Womack, to be honest with you, because every time I hear it, I'm like, he sounds like Bobby Womack, but no, this is the Impressions without Curtis Mayfield. Now, I can't tell y'all the names, don't ask, but here's a little bit of Silent Night, and they do their thing on this, but here we go. Goes a little something like this. Is born. I love that, man. I love that. And I love their version because it's so smooth, but it's still soulful. And that's what I really like about it. Like, it's so smooth. But the next one is by the legendary Drifters. Now, y'all know I love the Drifters because I talked about it in a couple of my videos. But I love their version of White Christmas. And it's just so doo-wop. That's the one thing that I like about it. So I got to give y'all two parts in this one. And here is White Christmas by the Drifters. And here we go.
Tonight I am dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright.
I love that. Oh my God. But then I love how they end it, which is so dope. Like I said, I got to give y'all two parts. And here's the ending. I just love it. Here we go. Love that. I love how they ended that. That was just so dope. That was so dope. Now, the next song is actually one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time. I love it. I think it's so underrated. I don't know if a lot of people know about it. It's by Marjorie Joseph, and it's called Christmas Gift. I love this record, y'all. I can even hear it when it's not Christmas time because it's just such a dope record, and she goes in. Let me tell y'all. She got songs, too. I'm going to put it in more info box so y'all can check her out if y'all don't know a lot about her. But I love this song, and I just love it. And sometimes my grandma even get down to this joint, too. So here's Christmas Gift by Marjorie Joseph. And it goes a little something like this. I don't know what part I want to play for y'all, but I'll play this one. Cause love is good for your soul. Baby, hold on. Love that. But at the end, she goes off at the end. Oh, and let me tell y'all, if y'all give me a good bridge, she kills the bridge. But after the bridge, she goes in. And here we go. And then what part is it? Okay, let's go back a little bit. Here we go. Yes, Lord, she goes in, y'all. I love that song. Like, I swear, like, if I had to pick my top 5 Christmas songs, that would definitely be in it. Yes, love it, love it. The next song is actually my favorite Christmas song of all time. It's his version of White Christmas by one of the King of Soul, Mr. Otis Redding. And let me tell you something. We will sing this when the liquor and beer is flowing. We will sing the heck out of this, man. Then look, Otis sings with grits in his soul. Let me tell you, we sing it with grits in our soul. We be sounding so bad, but we goes in. But here's two parts of White Christmas from Otis Redding. And I wish I thought I put it on the list, but it's all good. Y'all know we family here, so give me a second. Let me put it in. I thought I did, but I obviously didn't. How can I miss my favorite Christmas song? Bugging out, but it's all good. And here we go. Let's just start. It starts like funeral music for real, like my mom calls it, but whatever. Here we go.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Just
like the ones I used to know. But this is the part that me and my mom will go in. That's why I be wanting people to record me and my mom craziness. Like, I give y'all a little bit, but me and my mom, we crazy, but we just go in on this part right here. He talking to you. He wishing it all on you, honey. Like, he went in. Like, and my mom be like, Mayo days, Mayo days. Yes, love that. My favorite Christmas song of all time. That just makes me want to get some, you know, a nice hot toddy and just chill. And sometimes it does be a white Christmas, so when the snow be coming down, I'm just looking. It's just beautiful to hear that record, and it just makes me feel so good inside. That's why I love his version more than anybody, and that's why that's my favorite Christmas song. The next song, you cannot have a Christmas tape or anything or a Christmas mix if this song is not on there. If it's not on there, then something is really wrong, and this is a classic record, and I couldn't do a Christmas thing without talking about this record right here.
and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me.
Shake a hand now. Come on, Donny Hathaway, this Christmas, you cannot have a Christmas album without that on it. You know what I mean? So, but y'all, I recommend y'all to go get this record. I'm going to put it in the more info box. It's called Soul Christmas by various artists. And that album definitely is my childhood during Christmas time. And my family is coming to me this year, and I know my mom is going to say, you better play our album. You know the family Christmas album. You better play it. And I have it. So, you know, finally we don't have to play the tape this year, y'all. Don't call us old-fashioned. That's just what we do. And the tape ain't actually popped yet. But anyway, that, I definitely want y'all to check that out for real, for real. But, you know, once I got older, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I started getting older, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little sick of this album. I started hearing what was being played on the radio. And this is like 93, 94, where I'm starting to hear stuff being played on the radio. And I'm like, yo, these songs is epic. So, here we go. I'm going to play the first joint. And it's a classic from TLC. And it goes a little something like this. Woo! The four of us sleigh rides together with you. Love that joint, yo. That's definitely a classic for real. The next one is Let It Snow by Brian McKnight and Boyz II Men. Now, that's a song where them brothers, they go in. You hear me? And I gotta play y'all two parts, because I gotta let y'all hear how Brian McKnight came in. He came in like, y'all gonna know me. Y'all gonna know I'm on this track. Yes, I'm with Boyz II Men, but y'all gonna know I'm on this track. So here's Let It Snow. And, you know, when you hear it, it's just a good feeling record. And just go to that, and here we go. Woo! Come on. I just love it, yo. And like I said, I gotta I gotta give y'all two parts of this joint because I love how, you know, Brian McKnight come in. Come on, Brian.
Come over here and help me trim the tree.
He was like, wait a minute. I know this is Boys and Men joint, but I'm coming in. I'm letting y'all know I'm here. You see how he came in? Come over here. I tried, y'all. But yeah. So when I was starting to hear these songs being played on the radio during the holiday, I'm like, y'all, we need to start listening to this. But, you know, my family, we some soul heads, and they like, okay, those are cute, but we want to hear our Otis Redding and James Brown and all that. So it is what it is. This is the next song by... I've been hearing this song forever, you know what I'm saying, because it was definitely played on, how can I say this, white stations, and it also be played on black stations. So I'm like, at first I thought this was black artists, then I found out it was Wham. This song goes in. George Michael goes off in this song, in this Last Christmas, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very last day, you gave it away. This year, set me from tears.
I give you to someone special. Woo! Love that joint. Love that joint. You know what I'm saying? Because I talked about George Michael. I love him as an artist, to be honest with you, but that joint, Wham, it kills it. So when I hear that on the radio, I'm like, oh, when they start to play that a lot, I'm like, uh-oh, Christmas is coming, because you can hear it on both stations, black and white. So, and the last one, I got to talk about her. You know, she has, I guess, the best-selling Christmas album, and I guess they call her the Queen of Christmas. And, you know, you can't go anywhere without hearing this joint. And, it goes a little something about this by Miss Mariah Carey, and here we go. Ooh, you, baby, oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas. I be trying, y'all. I be trying in the videos. Y'all know I'm crazy like that. But, those, you know, I started hearing those. So, you know, as growing up as a kid, I'm like, y'all, can we play this? And like I said, my family is like, no. So, one day, they were all out shopping. And they know once I start getting into the records, I don't want to go nowhere. So I think my cousin was maybe in the back room or something like that. And I was in the front, you know, looking through my grandparents' albums and things like that. Because, like I said, I was getting tired and getting sick of hearing the same album all the time. So I went in my grandparents' records one day, and I actually found my favorite Christmas album of all time, the Jackson 5 Christmas. I love that album. I couldn't believe, like, we had this and y'all didn't play it? Y'all would rather play Soul Christmas all the time? Like, come on. Like, this album was so dope. And so y'all know this is always played on the radio when, you know, the holidays is coming around. I know. Y'all know it. Come on. Here we go. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town. I'm trying, y'all. But anyway, so, you know, but this album, to me, why is my favorite? Because Michael was doing some singing. So y'all know this dude is a Jehovah's Witness, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, they don't celebrate Christmas. But for me, I think Mike was crying out for help or something like, y'all, I want to celebrate. When you listen to these songs, yo, he's singing like he's celebrating. You feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So, from this album, it's two of my favorites that I want to play for y'all. This song, another top 5 of mine of all time. When I heard it, I loved it. You know, so many people, you know, remade it, but Jackson 5's version just does something to me. It's, and it goes a little something like this. I'm just going to play it for y'all. And, here we go. Hopefully y'all enjoying the little Christmas music right now. And, here we go.
Why don't you
would be so happy if you could give them love on Christmas Day. Love that, man. I be trying to, let me tell y'all know I probably have bust a couple of vocal whatever, nodules or whatever the heck you call them, trying to hit them notes like Michael. I'm trying to be, I'm like 11 and 12 at doing this time, and I'm trying to hit them notes, and I'm like going for it, and I know probably by now that's why I be hoarse all the damn time, because I was trying to hit these notes like Michael. But anyway, the next record, I love Stevie Wonder's version. I love his version, but Michael, is something about him singing on this joint. To me, like I said, Mike wanted to celebrate Christmas in these songs. But here's Someday at Christmas, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go. Really works. Woo! Love that. So, during this time, now I found it, and I'm like, Mom, I want to play this during the holidays. So normally, they give me that. They let me play this during the holidays, and most of the time, they might be, doing stuff, wrapping gifts and, doing all that. Because my family is like, oh, this is kiddish, whatever, but we going to let them have it. And, my mom making her drinks over there, and my dad probably just sitting there like, whatever. He wants to hear this, fine, whatever. So they let me hear it. So, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So, I told my mom, when I get my condo and I get my new spot, this is going to be an album that y'all going to have to listen to, and y'all going to be focused with it. So I don't care, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, I love this album. I recommend y'all get the Jackson 5 Christmas album. Yo, it's so dope. Michael's singing on it. You even got Jermaine doing a couple of things. You actually hear Marlon talking. Okay, and then you hear Tito talking and all that, but everybody kind of gets some shine on this album, so I want y'all to really, really check it out. So, now, me and Mom is moving into our condo. I'm turning 13, 14, and, she wanted to start a new tradition. She was like, when, now that we're in our own, own spot, because we're not living with our grandma anymore, she was like, I want to start buying a Christmas album every year. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I was hearing that Rosie O'Donnell was doing a Christmas album. She was having a lot of people on it. I don't know who. So mind you, during this time, she's talking about it. So we riding in the car, and she like, wait a minute, who is this? And I was like, I don't even know, for real. And then we started listening to it, and give y'all what we were listening to. And here we go. It was a little something like this.
Someday told me,
so we listened. I was like, Mom, that sounds like Lauren. So we let the song finish or whatever, and my mom was like, I'm loving this production. I was like, yes, that sounds like Lauren. It sounds like something off the Miseducation, because the Miseducation had just came out maybe about a year ago. So we were still knocking to that. So it sounded like it. So we listened to it, and the radio DJ said, yeah, that's Lauryn Hill, Little Drummer Boy off the Rosie Christmas album. So my mom was like, oh, yeah, we need to go get that. But I think she kind of regrets it now, because she thought it would have been more like soulful artists. But it was, it had Cher, Celine Dion, NSYNC, but Lauren. But Mom actually wanted to get, she wanted to just get the single, but you couldn't buy the single. You had to buy the whole album. So Mom brought the whole album. So that was the only way you could get Lauren. So it was like she listens to that song. But for me, I love Lauren's version, because Lauren goes in, she makes it her own. It is one of my favorite, versions of Little Drummer Boy. But there's always one song on this album that I love to play, that my mom looks at me like I done lost my damn mind, y'all. And it's actually a country song, and I love it. And it's by Rosie O'Donnell and Tisha Yearwood. I love this song. If y'all know Tisha Yearwood, she is the original of How Do I Live, not LeAnn Rimes. But I love it. And it, you know, that just, you know, I was versatile. Even at 13, 14, I was still versatile. But here's the song. It's called Santa on the Rooftop. And I love the song. And I still play it now. So here we go. It goes a little something like this. Here we go.
And when my house came into view, I noticed something up on the roof. You can't imagine my surprise when I looked closer and
realized there was Santa on the rooftop. My house is Santa's first rooftop. The reindeer was quiet as a mouse. Didn't make a sound. Yeah, and they got ready to make his way down. He got one foot in the chimney. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me. Hey, look. I love soul music, but I'm also versatile. And my mom can't be mad because she made me that way. Hey, you paid Patsy Cline, so what do you want me to do? But I love that song. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, after a while, we started doing that. And, you know, Mom, every year we started getting an album. So it was one day I was sitting, I was watching TV. And I think, yeah, I was about 15. And I was watching, you know, videos. I think VH1 Soul was out, and they was playing, you know, the holidays, so they was playing a lot of, you know, Christmas videos. And then I see a video with BB and CC come on, and they're song Jingle Bells, and I'm like, hold up. I love BB and CC, so how the heck did I not know that they made a Christmas album? I was bugged out. I was sitting there like, yo, are you serious? So you know I had to let Mom get it. I had to make her get it. It's called The First Christmas. Now, here's a medley of the songs that I love off that album. So, and we're going to start it off with the song that got me to know that they made a Christmas album from the video. And here's Jingle Bells. And, you know, I love CC and BB. You know, I love them. So I was definitely a little annoyed that I didn't know that they had a Christmas album. But here's Jingle Bells. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Woo! You know what I'm saying? I love CC. CC can actually compete when it came to Whitney. Her and Whitney voice-wise killed it. But here's the next, and the next song gives you that reason, because this vocal run that she does on this joint, Silver Bells, gives me that flavor. I was like, CC, I don't know who you think you are singing like this, but I was like, yo, that vocal run did it. And, of course, it gave me Whitney tease. But here's Silver Bells, and I just love how she did it. And here we go. Goes a little something like this.
silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city.
Woo! That run that she do right there, oh my God, I'm like, CC, you better sing. The next one, BB definitely takes it to church with this. It's definitely a song that I definitely like to kind of start off my Christmas playlist. Like if I'm at work or something, I definitely start it with this song because it gets me into that, you know, church feeling, because he takes it to church. He takes it to Baptist church for real, for real. And it goes a little something like this. And the song is called Give Me a Star. And here we go. And then I love the bridge after this, but, you know, that's kind of a flavor of Give Me a Star. I love it because definitely he takes it to church, and it definitely gives you in the, you know, the flavor of Christmas. And the next one, they, you know, everybody remade. I just love how BB and CC kind of make songs their own. And you don't even think about anybody else's version when they're making it. And there's two songs that I'm playing on this. It's Joy to the World. I love it because it seems like everybody actually do it fast. Like Whitney and Mariah, they sing the song fast. But BB and CC, they break it down. And here's their version of Joy to the world. And I'm going to play 2 parts. And here is the first. Here we go.
Joy to the world.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let us receive
Our King. And then you know BB and CC got to break it down. So here's the part where I love where they get to, and it's right here. Here we go. Love it. Oh my God, they go in. I love their version, yo. It's just so mellow and so just cool, and you just like it takes you to church, and I guess that's what BB and CC do. You know what I mean? But the next one, I'm just gonna give y'all a little bit of the ending. It's their version of Silent Night, and all I gotta say is it's just beautiful, and I wish I could play the whole record for y'all, but it is amazing. And here it goes, and it goes a little something like this. I swear, I just love it. Oh, God, I wish I could play a lot of these songs so y'all can just groove out with me, but hopefully the medleys are cool, so here we go. Love it, y'all. So if I recommend another album for y'all to listen to, The First Christmas by BB and CC, also with The First Noel they do on there. It is amazing, amazing album. I want y'all to check it out, and it's one of my favorites on the holiday as well. So finally at 17, this is like the last Christmas album my mom brought for the house, and it was Destiny's Child, 8 Days of Christmas. Now, she was nervous about getting it because she's a little iffy when it comes to like Beyonce and you know, when she was with Destiny's Child, and my mom be like, she run too much and da 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 da, and she can sing, but she just do all these extra runs. So my mom's like, I'm not trying to hear all that for the holiday. But she was glad that she did, because they got some bangers on this, you know what I'm saying? So 8 Days of Christmas, here's a medley of that, and here's kind of the title track, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go. Boop. Come on, don't do me dirty. Here we go. Doesn't it feel like Christmas? So yeah, so you know, that's kind of like the hit song, you know what I'm saying? But there's some bangers on this joint. This one, I love. Beyonce goes in, let me tell y'all. So that's why on this song, I got to play y'all 2 parts. His Winter Paradise, give y'all, you know, why I love it so much. And here it goes. Paradise. And then at the end, now I didn't mind Beyonce going off with the vocal runs at the end, because she killed this. And here we go. I love this part. I was like, go on, B, go on and sing. Here we go. Go, B. I was like, I hear you, girl. I was like, I know that's right. You better sing for real, for real. The next one, this song is kind of, it hits me a lot because I was still working at ShopRite when I was 17. And I would always have on my headphones walking there, and I would always want to hear the song. And it always does something for me. I don't know why, but I love the song. And it also makes me think about my family and how much I love them. And here's Spread a Little Love on Christmas Day. And here we go. Spread a little love on Christmas Day. Love it. Love that joint. Now, the last joint I want to play in this medley is we like how they vocally did it. Like me and Mom was talking about, we just like the vocal arrangement they did on this joint, and it was dope. Like, it was completely dope. And it's their version of This Christmas, and we just love it because Beyonce, Michelle, and Kelly harmonies sound amazing on this, and I love they added a little beat to it, and they made it their own. And here is This Christmas, and here when we love the vocal arrangement. Here we go. I was like, go off, Kelly, because Kelly was going off, but here we go. Y'all can't tell me y'all wasn't feeling that harmony right there, for real, for real. But like I said, that was kind of like the last Christmas album my mom ended up buying. So after that, I started buying them. So, you know, after that, like I said, I think I was 17, but like 18 and on, I've been getting them, or I get them online, or, you know, basically I'm trying to keep the tradition going, still, you know, buying a Christmas album every year. So, you know, it's a couple of Christmas albums that I still, you know, recently have brought. Tamar's, I like her album, Winter's Loverland. I love that album. Her and TC, they do their thing on them songs like Merry Christmas, Darling. I love that. Mary did a Merry Christmas. Now, Mary J. Blige said she was, early in her career, she said, I will never do a Christmas album. And wow, she does a Christmas album, and she works with David Foster. She works with Barbara Streisand. She works with the Clark sisters. She worked with Barbara Streisand. Do I say that again? I'm like, Mary from Slow Bomb Projects did not want to make a Christmas album, but she did, and she worked with David Foster, and she worked with Barbara Streisand. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge deal. So, you know, I definitely had to do that, because y'all know by now Mary is my favorite artist. And I love Kelly Clarkson's album. It's country, it's blues, it's soulful, but it's also pop. So that's another Christmas album that I've been, you know, jamming to like that. So I know there's plenty others Christmas albums, and y'all can put it, you know, in the comment section and let me know a Christmas album that I didn't talk about that maybe I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But there's, you know, songs that I got, but there's not, you know, albums I don't, you know a lot about. You know what I mean? But, you know, hopefully, we like 43 minutes in. I didn't want to keep y'all that long, but I was on this music ride and showing y'all, you know, from me being a baby to me turning 18 on how, you know, how Christmas and that music meant so much to me. So hopefully you guys, you know, listen to these songs or even download them, and they can become special to you because they're special to me and my family. So, you know, to end this, I would like to end, actually, on a song that's very dear to my heart. It's from Carla Thomas and Otis Redding. And from my family to yours, I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas and a safe New Year. And this song is called New Year's Resolution, and it just makes me feel so good. It kind of gets me a little emotional a little bit, because it definitely brings me to times when I can look at my dad, I can look at my brother, I can look at, you know, my grandfather, and just look around, and I can always say, yeah, next year is going to be great because we're all there. But now it's kind of a little emotional a little bit, and I don't want to start tearing on this, so I'm going to just play the song. But like I said, I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And here's New Year's Resolution. Here we go. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Happy holidays.